All right, everyone. So I don't know if it's live or not. Yeah, I think it is. Sorry. I just wanted to get on here and give everybody an update on what's going on and why we didn't post yesterday. So it's actually a really scary story. Sorry, I can't even talk, guys. I'm trying so hard. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Okay, so for those of you who follow my Instagram, I posted yesterday that Aurora had 4 seizures and she was having a really hard time. The first seizure happened at 5 in the morning and she turned blue, stopped breathing. We called 911. We were really freaking out. Okay, so then we rushed to the ambulance came and rushed her to the hospital. She ended up having 3 more seizures at the hospital, 2 of which I was holding her for when she started having the seizure, and I was freaking out. I was crying. I was in hysterics. It was just a complete mess. Right now, I'm just going to give you kind of a brief update and let you guys know that she's doing okay. I got so many of you guys messaged me, so many really sweet thoughts on Instagram, on DMs, on all of that. I want to let you guys know that I did see all those, that I love and appreciate. Let me put the phone down because I feel like I'm super shaky. Okay, that's... Sorry. Hold on. Ah! I'm dropping my phone. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta figure out. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so thank you so much, Hayden Orgel. So we got to the hospital. She ended up having 3 more seizures. She did stop breathing for a couple of them. It was just really, really scary. So they ended up evacuating us via helicopter, Aurora and I, down to Phoenix Children's Hospital. So that is currently where we're at. The helicopter ride was so scary. It was my first one, and I was throwing up, and it was just a crazy, crazy morning. So we got to the hospital. They did put her on seizure medication, and they did an EEG. So the EEG did come back, and it is abnormal. So since it's abnormal, I guess there's 2 parts in her brain that's having troubles. There's one part in her brain that is triggering the seizures, and it's kind of just a little spark, they said. The other thing that they said, actually, I'm gonna move my camera one more time. The other thing that they said is there's another little part in her brain that doesn't move, like the brainwave doesn't move as fast as the other brainwaves, and it's right in the middle of her brain, so it's creating problems between one side and the other. So today, and kind of where we're at right now, is we are waiting to do an MRI. And they're going to do the MRI in a couple of hours, like 2 or 3 more hours. Oh, your guys' messages are so sweet. So they're going to do the MRI and make sure there's not a mass or tumor or something like that going on. And Peter and Tanya, I know you said, could this explain why her speech is delayed also? That's exactly what I'm thinking, and that's kind of what the doctors are thinking because of the part that is moving a little bit slower in her brain. Could be triggering something like that. So hopefully we'll have more answers in a little bit once the MRI is done and brought back. They are going to put her to sleep for the MRI, do anesthesia and everything, which always stresses me out even more. So I know another question I'm getting is, how are all the kids dealing with this, and how is Jamie doing with all of this? So a couple of the kids, Ariana and Alex, got to see kind of what happened because Aaron and I were screaming and we were both freaking out in the morning. It was like 5 in the morning. And Alex and Ariana came in the room and we were like, the ambulance is on their way. We were freaking out. So once the other kids woke up, Alex and Ariana did explain what was going on. The kids, they had kind of a rough day yesterday. Max called me crying like every hour and just really had a hard time. since Aurora and I were air vac'd, Aaron went home and grabbed like a suitcase and grabbed all of our stuff to bring it to us. And so he was able to sit down with all of the kids and with Jamie and explain what was going on, and that we didn't really have answers at that time. But Jamie seems to be handling it okay. I don't think she really understands fully like what a seizure is, and kind of, I guess she doesn't really understand it. She just says, you know, I hope Aurora gets better and I'm worried about her. I'll be praying for her. Jamie just keeps saying stuff like that. All of the kids were hugging each other, Aaron said, and really working through it together. The good thing is my kids are super strong and they're super loving with everything. So they just handled things really well. So I will be doing a vlog. I am filming here and there when I'm able to, about all the little details. I know this is just kind of a broad thing of what's going on. So Aurora, though, as of right now, has not had any more seizures because she is on the medication, and they think that she's going to need to be on that medication for 2 years, and then they would kind of reevaluate it from there if everything comes back good on the MRI. If the MRI doesn't come back good, or there's a mass or something else going on, then we're going to be looking at other options. So I will show you Aurora. She is still sleeping currently. And sorry, I just got out of the shower. My hair is all wet. Our little princess is sleeping. Here she is. Aww. She had a really rough night last night. They woke us up at like 2 in the morning and her IV was leaking. So they had to redo the IV and everything. So it was just a really rough night. I didn't get very much sleep, but I'm hoping today that I'll be able to get some more sleep and everything. I know one of the questions I just saw is the crazy middles. No. So Shelly was by my side for everything, my sister. She's actually here in the valley with me. She rode down with Aaron. Aaron and Shelly are both staying at my aunt's house because I didn't want all of us staying in the hospital room. I wanted them to get good sleep so that I could go take a nap if I need to during the day. Though I don't think I can because I'm so stressed out and I'm just so... It's like the scariest thing in the world when you see your own child. I've actually never seen anybody have a seizure. This was my first experience with it. I guess the hardest part of it, though, was that she turned blue and that she stopped breathing. It was... not that I take my kids for granted in any way, because I love and appreciate every single day with them, but this is definitely making me even more appreciate, and I've just been praying that everything's going to be okay with Aurora because she's our everything, you know, and the kids just love her and we all love her so much, and we're just hoping that everything is good with her. I know someone just asked about the EEG. She already completed the EEG. And they did all of her brain waves, and it did come back abnormal. So that's why they're doing the MRI from here. So sorry if I'm repeating myself. I promise there'll be a vlog with a lot more details and with the outcome and everything. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do, or it's just Crazy Pieces, because I'm going to be trying to post some updates in there so you guys can kind of see what's going on and the MRI, whether it's good or not, and kind of how that turns out. So Kylie asked, do you know how long you will stay in the hospital? I don't know at this point. I'm hoping that we get released today. If everything is good on the MRI, they're going to walk us through the seizure medication and the doses and all of that, and they said that we could be released. However, if the MRI is not good, I don't know at that point. So I will keep you guys updated, though. Hi from South Africa. Hi. I don't know what time it is everywhere. I don't even know what time it is here, to be honest. I think it's like almost 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. here. So I love you guys so much. Lana asked, how is Jamie doing? She's doing really well. She's handling things really well. She doesn't really understand what's going on, so it's kind of hard. Please don't rush to get out of the hospital. 100%. I actually don't want to leave the hospital until I know 100% she's not going to have more seizures. We're not going to have to deal with this. I know Barbara just asked, are you CPR certified? I actually am. I take a yearly CPR class because I have so many children. I always get worried that something could happen and I would want to step in. However, I will say that when it was happening in the moment and she was turning blue, I freaked out. I usually am really good in situations like my kids have gotten stitches and broken bones and glass in their foot, and I'm really good at staying calm. However, when your child starts turning blue, it was just a whole other thing. They did say that it might have been a febrile seizure, but it was a more complex one because even after her fever was down, she kept having the seizures. So she had 4 in a row within a 3.5 hour period. So it was a lot. The doctors did get to see, 3 of them. So that was good. I was thankful that they could see what I saw at home. And I just want to say I love you guys so much. I consider you guys family, and all of your guys' love and prayers and messages are just meaning the world to me in this really hard time. We're praying that everything is going to turn out okay, and I will keep you guys updated as soon as I can. So she did have a CT scan yesterday at the very first hospital we went to, and nothing showed in that. But they are going to do an MRI now. She is with me. She's over there sleeping. I'm trying to read some of your guys' messages. You're literally about to get CPR certified. That's amazing, Hannah. Jess, thinking of you all so much. My heart breaks for all of you. Hope Jesus good. Oh, thank you so much, Missy Davenport. Love you all and praying for you. That means the world to us. We're making it through it. We're a strong family for sure. Kimberly, stay strong. You'll get through this. Thank you so much, Kimberly. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Aurora should be waking up, and I know the nurses change at 7. Oh, I dislike this because it was so sad. I dislike this too. I don't like anything like this. It's not my thing for sure. All right, I love all of you.